Hi kids, it's Dad. I'm just gonna read off of something that I wrote and hopefully you guys get it. So I'm in Rome right now. I'm hanging out with some people that you might know one day as part of your family. There's no alarm clock, nothing telling me what day this is or what I'm supposed to do. The only thing on my mind is to create dad lore and to eat pasta and to see amazing things like that. I've always wanted to make videos for a long time. And so this is me making this video. Before I became your dad, I didn't really know who I was or what I was meant to do. I spent most of my 20s genuinely terrified of wasting time. I got hit with the realization that we do not live forever. You get older and then one day your life ends on a random day that you weren't expecting in the middle of unfinished plans. And something about that got to me and never really left. I did what made sense of it. I got super organized. Everything had structure and a workflow. I had a morning routine, a night routine, a weekly routine, a monthly routine, had systems and objectives and goals. And for a while, it felt like discipline. It looked like discipline. But somewhere along the way, I stopped leaving room for anything fun and free in my life. Every hour of my day needed to be measured. And if it didn't line up with my goals, then I left it behind. I remember sitting down, looking at documents and basically seeing everything controlling my life. And I felt like a robot. I knew it too, but I kept going anyway. Those systems were never built to help me find my purpose. It was built so I didn't have to look for it at all. Every optimized hour was an hour that I didn't have to sit with the question of what I actually wanted. And it felt like progress. It looked like progress. But to be honest, if I didn't have all of these bullshit productivity systems in place that controlled my life, I probably would not have everything that I have now, like the money and the job and the ability to travel. I don't think I'd have it if I didn't work myself to the bone for years. But there are things that don't show up on spreadsheets. Things like if I ever got to understand myself or if I was ever happy during those early years. I regret not being able to take the time to understand that. And sometimes I wonder if that slower life would have been better or if I have been happier. I've sat with that idea and I still don't know. My identity has changed a lot. There have been versions of me that I barely recognize now over the span of a couple years. At one point, I was a workaholic nurse who built systems on top of systems, and I tried climbing up the job ladder. And right now, this current version of me is filming this in Rome, and I feel that my purpose at this moment is to see the world and build something bigger than myself. That's not the final answer to who I am, but it's what I'm working with for now. And the thing that nobody told me is that the question keeps coming back. Who are you? You figure out your purpose, and then life shifts, and then you have to figure out your life again. When you change jobs, when you move, when you turn 25 and realize you're not who you thought you would be by now, it doesn't get answered once and then never again. There's time to figure it out. This channel will have a lot more letters to you guys and much more videos about intentional, slow living and navigating a world to fit your needs. There's a ton of videos to watch, so I suggest you click anywhere here to watch the one that started it all. Anyways, see you guys.